Hello, and welcome back to another episode of, well, pretty much,
Fiery skies shall light the way, and blood shall spill over
well,
the
pretty much,
wandering
Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 3. I'm
sphere of
played
king shall
a
cold
little
my
bit of it,
feathers,
but still
and the
right now,
stormy prince shall
this
unite.
is just cinematic for the first one.
Their victory shall shake the heavens. Orc hordes threaten to overrun planet Cyprus. Yet, by order of the Imperial Commander, Inquisitor Holt, reinforcements were kept in high orbit and forbidden from landing upon the planet. Leaving the Knights of House Varlock on their own to defend against the rampage. Help arrived when the Blood Ravens descended from the sky. Their chapter master, Gabriel Angelos, defied the Inquisitor's blockade and came to the aid of House Varlock.
Brothers, rise! We have orcs to kill! For the Emperor!
The Inquisitor was not pleased.
And that's pretty much the cinematic. Now, I said before, I have done a couple of missions. I'm probably going to go ahead and continue on with it, since mostly I cannot start up a new save. So, the one oh, I can actually start a new campaign. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave this as my main campaign thing and just like go with it. Anyway, so the first one we actually do is for the Space Marines. Now, I did find out what the coins are meant for, and there is more elites in there, but I'm going to actually leave that for another day. Maybe missions are short, I may go ahead and do one. Which I think this one is a little bit long, depending on which. But anyway, this first mission we are going to be playing as the Space Marines. The Fence of Vallock Keep. The Knights of House Verloc has stood watch on this world for over a millennium. Today they stand on the brink of ruin. Their commander, Lady Solera, sent out a distress call for aid. Only Gabriel Angelos, leader of the Blood Ravens, dared to answer. So yeah. And the first mission, we actually don't get to have defenses. We are actually assaulting, and we actually get unlimited resources, and we gain some help.
Fiery skies shall light the way.
We are able to do the cinematics.
If we don't defend that breach, Varlock Keep will fall!
This is Gabriel Angelos, Chapter Master of the Blood Ravens. My Space Marines and I have deployed to the breach. We shall stem the Orc tide.
Space Marines! It's about damn time you got here.
To battle! I will clear the way. Kill every Orc that crosses this threshold, Blood Ravens.
So pretty much right now we can only control Gabriel Angelos.
Shutting up!
even activate it until that point because the fact of the matter, it flings them back and it actually kind of leaves my enemies to go ahead and...
The orcs are trying to flank! Your master sent you to... Understood. That should stem the tide for now. Lady Solaria, my brothers have the breach contained. I'm moving on. Where am I needed?
The communication array! I can't coordinate our defenses if it falls.
Understood. I'm on my way.
Platoon Sigma.
Gabriel moving out.
Python.
The keep is barely holding. I need to find another way up. Make way!
So pretty much, you actually first get to mess around with the heroes itself before you do much anything.
The keep is saved!
No escape!
Scout Marines employing blind grenade.
With papers! Take blinded! Make way!
Target extinguished.
Begone! Let us do it! Moving to orc target!
Make ready to receive Knight Paladin Ladle.
With me, Scout Marines!
Ready here.
I will not falter! I will clear the way! Let this be an example to the rest. Chapter Master to Battle Barge Dauntless. I require a tactical Marine squad drop to my position.
The Dauntless reads you. A tactical Marine drop pod is on standby, awaiting deployment orders.
Could have been cleaner.
I'm deployed to die. I will ensure it. Back, scum! Moving.
Go ahead, come on!
This day holds glory. I agree.
I do
Our
want to get
enemy
Gabriel
understood.
Angelos into the front because he's our only tank.
Escort Knight Paladin Python.
More of our allies will die.
Spotted.
Out on guard. Hold!
Let us do it.
Hurry, Angelus. The communication array is just ahead of you.
On my way. My hammer has the... Protect the array! No escape! Let us do it!
Enemy warrior dead.
No respite. I will carry out...
Death will dagger you humans to bits!
Make way!
Under attack!
Scout Marine snipers deployed! We can kill that Orc heavy weapon team from a distance!
Platoon Sigma. Escort Knight Paladin Python.
Shut it up! Solaria, the array is secure.
Well done. There's no time for rest, though. The Orcs are encroaching our last working machine hangar.
Dauntless, do you read? I want forces deployed to that hangar in advance of my arrival.
Affirm, Chapter Master. Dauntless out.
I agree!
And there's a sneak peek right here. She isn't just sitting back and doing absolutely nothing and trying to command her units from the table. She's actually on the battlefield itself. So, she is actually helping us out by controlling some of the orcs.
I will ensure it.
Which is quite a good thing, because I think so far the orcs haven't really been helping. And here comes our first boss.
Kill the Shumis!
An orc war party broke through. I must hurry.
Be advised,
I
an orc war
understand.
party is within the wall.
Chapter command. It shall be done.
Sigma, escort Knight Paladin Pipe.
Snipers, I'll go on ahead. Give me supporting fire from here.
Affirm, Chapter Master!
Repositioning.
Orc trucks. They're no threat from down there.
Surprise! Crudely effective. For all their savagery, the orcs are resourceful. I will clear the way.
I'm not 100% sure if he can achieve it by keeping a good chunk of
Ravens! May none find us wanting!
Understood. Dauntless, I've reached the hangar.
Understood. An assault marine drop pod is on standby, awaiting your deployment order. Orbital drop
Another
underway.
enemy killed.
Assault Marines! At your command! Driving jets! I follow here! Ready jump packs! That was a good row! On the move!
Doesn't matter how many you kill. Another kill, another glory.
A barracks is already there waiting for you. You can deploy additional battle brothers from there as you see fit.
Chapter Master, the entrance to the Keep Sanctuary is under attack. We can't let our knight armor fall into orc hands.
I'll be there soon, Lady Solaria.
So I could go ahead and deploy armies and such.
How may I serve?
I am Gabriel. Marching there now.
Actually, I think for right now, I should be safe enough to
Touchdown
deploy
report
as
to the
much as I
Dracaena.
can.
I require field repairs.
Snipers en route.
And just in case I do need to deploy, I'm going to also deploy
Tactical
one of
Marines
these.
readying for drop.
Can I actually get one of these? No, because I'm missing one part of what I need.
He who fights with me shall be my brother.
Sniper scouts deployed.
Precision and vigilance are our methods.
You have my favor, and the Emperor's.
And right now, as long as I keep Gabriel Angelos alive, because this is the most important
Sniper
one.
scouts deployed.
Precision and vigilance are our methods.
Angelos,
So let's
the
go.
Emperor lights our
Tactical
way.
Marines are in position to commence deep strike.
Chapter Master setting out.
All unengaged hands report to the Sanctuary Gate.
Snipers on target.
Support our Space Marine ally.
There aren't enough of those night paladins to hold these walls.
Sigma, escort Knight Paladin Piper.
Go ahead! Driving jets!
Our enemy, I will.
House Varlock may yet endure.
So, I haven't really explained it that well, but to kind of bring a long story short,
I agree.
Imperial Knights are more of their own type of fashion, their own type of class, etc., etc. And
Enemy squad killed!
they are part of the Space Marines.
Shutting out.
well, no, the Imperial, I should say, because they're not just counted as just Space Marines. They are actually counted as their own.
Understood.
Their own servers are not all there just because of Space Marines.
Awaiting orders. Ready jump packs.
I will clear the way.
Excellent shot!
Kill.
I want to actually keep the snipers up there, so I'm going to go ahead and turn these to this.
Platoon Sigma, escort Knight past...
Remember what the boss said. Kill the humans so we can loot their stompy knights.
No pillage for you, Orc. Only death.
You will fall to our rifles!
Answer them with fury. Target killed.
Make way!
Combat blaze out. Reporting target killed.
Keeping count, brother!
Setting out! Just servants!
Enemy target destroyed.
Dying is no reprieve from
I agree!
Lord, let me die.
This is moving!
Drop pod deployed.
Boys, don't let them puny space marines keep us from our loot.
These orcs will be taught to fear our colors. Summon our sacred standard and rally beneath it, brothers.
Wouldst thou cast the holy standard? Our holy standard is cast.
Our enemies are repositioning.
Scatter and
I will clear the way.
Tactical Marines being hit.
Yeah, and I think this is it. Yeah.
The orcs have been driven out. We've been fighting them without reprieve for so long. I thought these were our last days.
You fought valiantly, enduring this. Your call for aid should not have gone unanswered.
Nonetheless, my house and I owe you Space Marines a great debt.
And this is the victory screen for the Space Marines. And now, this actually quite surprised me because of the fact of the matter that you don't really... this is like... I understand that the animation, like, telling the story would be good. But I'm going to say this right now, I don't really care about this, how the story is told. I don't care if it's like Space Marines and such
will
like
allow
this.
us to repair all of our damaged night
As
armor.
long as it's...
The Orcs' best chance to destroy us has now passed.
Even so, I shall leave a force of Space Marines on Cyprus' surface. Blood Ravens do not abandon loyal soldiers of the Emperor.
I will repay this debt, Master Angelos. My word is my bond. Thalaria out.
Chapter Master, you've another communique from the Inquisitor.
Put him through.
Gabriel Angelos, I summoned you to this world for a greater purpose than mere orbs.
My purpose is dictated by the Emperor, not you, Inquisitor. Duty demands I stand with my fellow man against the alien.
Duty demands you follow my orders. We need to conserve our forces in high orbit.
For what? The Orcs are the only threat I see in this system.
All will be revealed in time. Do not get distracted until then. Inquisitor out.
So pretty much, that's it. And at the end of this, you actually get upgrade points for playing Gabriel Angelos. This is actually one thing that I really kind of do like, because of the fact of the matter, I'm actually getting something back from playing the campaign itself. I could go on to the next mission, or I could go to the campaign map. So pretty much right now, I've actually finished off the Space Marines first mission. Then they're going to be orcs, and then I haven't done this mission yet, but I'm guessing it's Eldar because of the fact of the matter, it's the eye. Plus this figure right here. So tomorrow we will be doing this mission, but I'm actually, since this video is a little bit short, I'm actually going to go ahead and go the Space Marines. Because Space Marines, Space Marines, Space Marine. So pretty much, I'm going to go over the new units and not the old ones, which means these two I won't do. So pretty much, we already know them. Let's actually start here and go to the right. First one is Chaplain Diomedes, I believe it's pronounced as. He is, well, Chaplains? I don't know. But either way, he is a tank with only one active ability, which is Lagranus, a battle. I'm probably overpronouncing it. But this empowers himself to increase speed, rate of his critical strike, and enable the bonus to his critical strike to his normal melee attacks. He's pretty good for what he's set up as. This also is a useful ability when he's deployed. Elite to become temporarily invisible for a duration instead of dying. I find him a bit more useful than Gabriel, because of the fact of the matter that he's getting absolutely, like, giving you a chance to say, oh, my units are dying. When they die, we'll go ahead and bring them back. Or when they're close to dying, when you're running back to base, you have a chance to go ahead and say, no, you're not killing them. His next ability, Zealand Fury. He gains Fury as he attacks, losing it when disabled or out of combat. At Max Fury, it gains a charge, empowering his critical strike with additional property. The first charge adds bonus melee damage, while the second charge heals in a circle. And then he gains critical strike. So pretty much, easy is full for multiple reasons. Mostly because of the fact of the matter, he kind of helps more out in the beginning of the game than most other characters. Either way, next is an Imperial Knight Paladin. There is multiples. I've actually dealt with this kind before. Either way, this is what a normal one would be, because of the fact of the matter that houses really supply to the Space Marines when they need it, or they'll have these, which is under their control itself. But anyway, their first ability is Ion Shield. As I said before with the previous one, they have a shield. This is where the cockpit is. This is the weakest point, because this is where the pilot is. If you have armor-piercing rounds, instead of targeting here, target here, because that's where the pilot is going to be. And if you kill it, this machine only runs on one person. That's it. Next is Piercing Shot. He will shoot the cannon, and pretty much his shot direct line and pierce units. His next ability, Chain Sword Sweep. He is like the one in the cinematic. He will go ahead and go across the ground, solve their stuff, etc. and etc. Fame and Glory. When the Paladin kills a vehicle or elite, it receives a cooldown reduction on Ion Shield and generates charges of Pinning Shot. I would say he would be kind of useful just in case you get tired of the commander itself, the other commander right here. She's a bit, I would say she's a bit better for combat, but she's also more of a range person. She does not really have too much of a negative side effect because of her high cost. Anyway, next one is Terminators. They are the nukers. So I'm kind of happy that they did add this because of the fact of the matter, I do like original Terminators. Well, I like the advanced versions of them. And yeah, the sad part is they don't get the bonus that they don't gain too many different abilities to help boost them out and such. But anyway, for the Terminators, they have teleportation, teleport to a location, but they also have Cyclone Missile Barrage. They will actually shoot missiles, by my understanding. Fires a barrage of missiles that scatters in a circle around the target location, causing damage in the circle. Terminators fire additional missiles for each charge they have. So pretty much, other than that, they don't really have too many other abilities. They have a use. They just gain a barrage and that's it. But anyway, they do have chain assault guns, so they are pretty good. I would say if you're looking for a good unit to support. These are veteran dreadnoughts. I'm kind of sad about this one, but I didn't know that they have this kind of upgrade. As it said in tile, this is a veteran, so that means they are a bit harder to kill. But anyway, their first ability is Maximal Charge. Fires a charged plasma shot at the target position, causing damage in the circle. Generates continuity, overheat the veteran dreadnought, causes to move slower, and disable range attacks. And they have toss. They will actually toss a part of terrain at a location. This is kind of useful just in case you run into the problem. I'm kind of sad that they have a plasma instead of an assault cannon. But I would say that's maybe in the future they will have a assault cannon or allow you to actually upgrade the dreadnoughts. But anywho, that is it for the Space Marines. For the Orcs, they do gain new units as well as Sozel. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through that since I went into a quick pace. I do have one of them unlocked, but you don't get the beginning as they had in the beta, because the fact of the matter, you had him, and him free, and others, etc., etc. So the first one I'm actually going to go over through is actually one I have equipped, because I'm going left and right. These are Mega Knobs. These are the upgraded version of a knob. They don't really have a very good setup. These are the upgraded version of a knob, and that's it. Anyway, their first ability is Electroc Wall. They will actually create a wall that will block enemy movements and advancing shots, increase or lower speed based on the lines in a line. They also have rockets. They will fire a charge of rockets, but this is activated. The one problem with this is, what I see in them is you require a lot of scrap. So if you are going to play them, you probably want at least 5 walk towers there, and you don't want to keep them in combat for too long. But either way, you do loot, as I said before, you do gain more charges by looting. So you loot up to 5 charges, I think. Loot scrap generates 5 charges. Okay, so I need only loot once, either way. You have to at least have loot for them to collect to have a very good part of it. Anyway, the next thing, which is Storm Boys. This is actually a large quantity of them. I'm okay not having them in the game, but still, if they're a late unit, they're I would say they're okay, just not that well. Anyway, their first ability is jump. They will actually jump into a location, knocking them back in a circle. Suicide Bomber. They will actually, I think you target them, Storm Boys, on a target position, causes them to stun and deal damage in a circle. They will actually suicide. Then you loot to upgrade them so they actually fly in instead of walking in. I don't find them that useful because of the fact of the matter, you're pretty much paying for them to kill other people by their own lives. And I know that they're too costly to begin suiciding to such. I just don't find them that useful. So on to the ones that I don't have, which is from here to here, so not very big. So this is the Commando, which I kind of like because of the fact of the matter, it's one of those units that you can get a pretty good handle of. The first one is Sneaky. They will actually toss in a stun bomb at a position, stealthing, increase the speed for the duration, and causing stun in a circle. Stealth is removed if they are captured, attacked, or gets detected. They also get stun traps. These you set up on the ground and it pretty much blows up. Well, it doesn't really blow up. I think it does damage, but I think it only a small bit. But this is more for the stunning and how it's set. Either way, they are able to get detected. Booby trap. You will actually scrap to add a delay, dealing damage in an expending circle. Boomstick. The Commando unloads a blast at his shooter, causes damage in a cone, causing knockback if fired from stealth. 2 rounds can be fired before having to reload. I do find them useful just because of that fact. Either way, the only reason why I didn't buy it because of the fact of the matter is I don't really find works as more of a they go in by themselves and they have this. I've barely seen anyone do it. Next one is Gorkanaut. Gorkanaut? I believe it's pronounced as that. This is a smaller version of the Beauty. This one, I say it's useful. It's something that you don't really see a lot. Anyway, so its first ability is All the Daka. It'll actually fire a mega shooter which is this. Fire in a direction using a special cone. Each shot causes damage in a line before and his max range. Either way, he also gets the rocket fist. Useful, but not so well. He's also able to loot to gain. He launches rockets and he deploy 3 squigs that to the target inflicts damage in a position, and it also reinforces. It's a reinforcement. I do kind of like this. The only reason why I haven't really swapped out it because this one I have more of a better setup for. Anyway, now time for the Eldar. So the Eldar are more set up. I've already gone through these units. This one and I think this, and this one. But I didn't go through this one. So first one is Striking Scorpion. These are like Banshees pretty much. They do have abilities, Leaf Strike, and they'll leap to a target area. And yeah. Hunt is more of you create a cloud of smoke and you pretty much gain stealth and you do range damage. The first one, Mender Blaster, I believe. However, non-melee, Striking Scorpion empirically fires their causing damage and slow. Critical Strike, deliver powerful glow after 6, and Fleet of Feet. They They gain increased speed and shield regeneration while the units are within the psychic range of a webway gate. Oh wait, I haven't gone through any of these yet, so might as well, after that, go through these. This is one of the more powerful ones. This is a Wraith Knight Tal'Dorei. I believe it pronounces. Either way, I forgot that I didn't go through the Eldar yet. But anyway, he gains jump, which pretty much he jumps to a location that's it. Shatter Shield raises his Shatter Shield in a target's direction, which will shots that pass through it. After a duration, it's triggered. Burst of psychic energy causes to strike and Aldrich Smash. Goes image of himself in the target direction. It pierces, doing damage and available. Pass through. Okay, so I'm mostly trying to read this as much as possible. It just, my problem is I don't play Eldar that much, so the names I don't really understand. Aldrich Curse. It is applying curse to the target, causing percentage damage slow and reduced damage output for a duration. Critical strike and fleet of feet. Next one is, I forget her name, Farseer Mektra. So she is a ranged type of person. But yeah. Either way. So she gains Stinging Spear, she tosses out her spear, and it will actually come back to her after a duration, or I think you activate that ability. Either way, Psychic Blast will shoot out a blast of ball around her, and a wave around her, causing 2 enemies in the circle if Stinging Spear is deployed. Creates a temporal wall from herself to Spear. Yeah. She has hand-to-hand combat without the Singing Spear. Use her hands, reducing damage output of melee attacks. And fleet of feet. Anyway, the next thing, I am actually going to be going crazy after this because of how much I've been reading. Anyway, so you get Ranger Ryan. He's actually from the last game, the Retribution. Long shot. He fires a powerful shot in the direction it pierces, doing damage and provides vision on units passing through. The shot ends if it collides with a vehicle, stunning them. Charges generate faster when Rio is in self-cover. Shadow Step. Rio teleports to within a self-cover. Okay. Sharp Perk. Fires a step shot or long shot ability. His weapon no longer needs to get set up to fire and has increased attack speed for a duration. The duration is increased each time the ability is used. And fleet of feet. I actually had to get that unit because of the fact that if I do play Eldar, I really do want to have at least a sniper on him. Because he actually does have pretty good abilities. This is Archer and Calthron? Sky leaves he or she he leads through the air and starts flying. He becomes a skimmer and disable his range and melee weapons, but increases the speed and him to pass over any terrain. While this is active, we're able to also get Plasma Grenade, Barrage. He drops barrage of plasma grenades directly below him, causing damage in the circle, and he also increased speed duration of the ability. He also gains wind, which will create a cyclone. He also has critical strike and fleet of feet. So stay with me, because I'm getting really winded out. So, Zara? I think she's counted as a Banshee as well. I'm not 100% sure. Because, as I said before, I'm not really an Eldar player, so I don't know. She throws Silent Death in a direction it pierces, doing damage to units it passes through. Until reaching its destination, it returns to her. Dash, she'll dash in a direction. Battle Stream, which is what Banshees have. Critical Strike and Fleet of Feet. Anyway, I'm almost there. I'm almost. So the Wraith Knight, I think, if I remember correctly, he's a range person. So he can jump, he creates a rift, and he actually will focus beam, which is he's going to fire and he can try to jump back. He does also have Fleet of Feet. I'm getting close. Last one. These are warp spiders. Thought I'd never see them in the game again because of Vetemer. I barely play them. Anyway, their first ability is teleport. They teleport. Slow mine teleports to and vision plants of mine that triggers based on proxy. Causes damage and slows in the circle. Cooldown reduced for each mine that you have not placed. And it also has Fleet of Feet. So anyway, that's all the elites from every class so far. Now I think for the multiplayer, I think it has changed. Yeah, so I think they have added more maps as well. I know this was original game, but these two weren't. So anyway, this one was on, but this one wasn't. And for 1v1s, they actually added 3. A lot of people play 3v3 or 1v1s. So I don't blame them for having this many maps. Anyway, you do not actually get the passives. I think you have to earn them somehow or something. I don't know which, but anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, please go and hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content. And you guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow.